of the NBL converge once again here in San Fernando, Pampanga. We have our first game. It's the Taguig Generals battling the Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes. Mabuhay Pilipinas, I'm Ruben Terrado and welcome to our coverage on Aliw 23. Taguig has been on a roll since losing their first game against Camsur. On the other hand, Nueva Ecija has been on a seesaw conference so far and they will look to avoid a two-game losing streak. Meanwhile, let's check on the previous matchup of the Taguig Generals. They won by 19 points in a coordinated attack against Sulong Zambales. A key stat here was the 52 fast break points that Taguig scored in this matchup, 52-7, and of course Nueva Ecija would look to stop that here in their contest. Meanwhile, we have Kian Fontanilla and the rest of the Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes looking to bounce back from their defeat against the Camsur Express, 118-113. Look at the numbers, the points of turnovers that Camsur made in this contest, 38, and they also made 24 steals. So the Nueva Ecija team would look to lessen their turnovers in this matchup. Now let's go to Mr. Richard Tampos.
Sebastian Jim in San Fernando, Pampanga. Taguig City versus Nueva Ecija. Live on Aliw Channel 23. Kompleto na ang channel mo. And before we start the game, let us all stand. Let us all stand, ladies and gentlemen, as we start this game day.
Grant your blessings upon all the players and give them the confidence, strength, resilience, and the spirit of teamwork as they face challenges on the court. May they play with integrity, honor, and respect for their opponents. We pray for the safety and well-being of all players, coaches, staff, and fans. Protect them from injury, harm, and any obstacles that may come their way. May this season be filled with exciting moments, fair competition, and memorable actions of all homegrown players that inspire and unite all who watch. Finally, bless with your divine guidance the organizers, sponsors, and supporters. May their efforts bear fruit in promoting the growth of basketball in our nation and contribute to building a peaceful and better world through Christ, our Lord. Amen.
Please remain standing as we give respect to the team's hymn. Let's start with to sing the Nueva Ecija hymn, the Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes. Thank you very much, Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes. And they've gathered as well to sing the Taguig City hymn, the Taguig City Generals.
Bayang pinagpala sa kalbilan, sa'yo ko nadarama. Taguig ay paunlarin, ang aming hangarin. Bayan kong Taguig, wala kang pagmamahal.
Maraming salamat, Taguig City Generals. Now both teams, please come together for the sportsmanship handshake. Ready to begin. Here are the starters. Let's begin with Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes. At forward number 24, IC Cabigao. Guard number 19, Clarence Santos. Also at guard number 10, Eji Helios. Small forward number 9, Juancho Tolentino. And we are thrilled to welcome another product of NBL Youth Program who played for Nueva Ecija Kasapi in 2019, playing center number 7, Kian Fontanilla. The head coach is Mark Ingusan, assisted by Ram Araujo. Now, for the fourth-time NBL champions and the reigning, defending NBL President's Cup champion, Taguig City Generals. At forward number 21, Fidel Castro. Power forward number 0, LJ Mayo. Center number 3, Jonats Lontok. Guard number 4, Chris Azares. And at 2 guard number 12, the Forest Gangster, Mike Sampurna. The head coach is Bing Victoria, assisted by Tupe Villamayor.
It's the matchup between the Generals and the Granary Buffaloes. Our starters for the Generals, Azares, Sampurna, Lontok, Mayo, and Castro. For the Buffaloes, Santos, Helios, Tolentino, Cabigao, and Fontanilla. And again, we are told that this is the first time in 3 years that Taguig has a different starting 5. So the starter for today is Chris Azares. So this is a different look that we are used to for this Generals. So let's see if this will pay off. So far, it has yet to pay off as Azares missed on that three-pointer. Another 3 from the corner, this time from Tolentino. He misses. And the rebound by Azares. Lontok with the basketball for the Generals. Finds Azares at the left side against Santos. And we have a foul committed by Ice Cabigao. So again, a different starting 5 with Chris Azares in the starting roster for Coach Bing Victoria. We used to see Harvey Sobrabas as the starter for Taguig, but now let's see if this gambit will pay off with Azares in the game as Mayo lays it in for 2. That's the first 2 of the ball game. Nueva Ecija with a 1-2 win-loss record. They lost in a close one against Camsur in a game held in their home court in San Leonardo. In and out on that shot by Kian Fontanilla. Castro at left finds Lontok at the post against Fontanilla. It's the veteran against the youngster. And the top by Helios that will remain with Taguig. Sampurna will trigger the ball in for the Generals. Mayo to Lontok. We will see this matchup. Lontok against Fontanilla. Castro throws it up. That's short. Rebound by Santos. Tolentino with the leather at the right side. Santos finds Helios from the left side. That's short. Rebound controlled by Lontok. Still 2-0 in favor of the Generals. 2 minutes gone by here in the first quarter. Azares. Pull-up jumper. Short. And Tolentino clears for Nueva Ecija. Tolentino against Castro to Santos. Fontanilla now at the post. Long two by Fontanilla is good. Fontanilla ties the game for the Granary Buffaloes. Sampurna finds Lontok again at the post. We will see this matchup as we see a hook shot there by Jonas Lontok. So Lontok replies on that jumper by Kian Fontanilla on the other end. Tolentino pulls up and scores. First two for Tolentino, who had 20 points in their previous game against Kamsur. Azares to Sampurna. They are trying to find Lontok here once again, but this time a screen being employed by Lontok and Sampurna with the lay-in. Nice screen there by Jonas Lontok, giving Sampurna the open lane. 2-point lead for the Generals. Cabiga with the basketball. Right side to Tolentino. Kian Fontanilla again at the high post. Guarded by Lontok. Helios again from the outside and he hits another three. And Ecija Helios, that's actually his first three of the game. But he had 6 against Kamsur just last Friday. Mayo inside. We have a whistle on the play. And that's going to be a side court throw-in. A look at this. Nice execution there with Santos finding Helios at the left wing for that three-pointer. Then now in the game with Nueva Ecija up by 1. Castro. This is a long two. Rebound grab by Tolentino. Tena running. Long pass to Fontanilla. Jumper on the way. Too strong. And Castro grabbing that board for the Generals. Sampurna to the lane. Sampurna too strong. But we have a foul. Foul on Tolentino. Sending Mike Sampurna to the line. Dakis on your screen will enter the game. He will replace Ecija Helios. So an early sub for Ecija Helios. I guess he has 2 fouls already. Sampurna now at the line. He misses on the first. A look at the numbers of Mike Sampurna against Zambales. 17 points. He was superb in this matchup. 50% from the field. And a double-double with 10 rebounds and a plus 14 efficiency. And you can always expect those numbers from Mike Sampurna, who drained that second free throw. We are tied at 7. Approaching the 8-minute mark of the first. Tena working against Azares. 11 to shoot. Almost a turnover for Nueva Ecija. Dakis misses. Rebound by Lontok. Sampurna behind the back dribble. They go to Lontok again. Inside. He loses the leather. Here comes Tena for Nueva Ecija. We have a whistle away from the ball. Foul on Azares. A pushing foul. First foul on Azares. So Tolentino will inbound in front of the Taguig bench with 7 minutes and 36 to play in the first. Cabigaw against Mayo. Finds Tena. Over Azares. That's short. Rebound by Sampurna. Sampurna running. Pass inside to Mayo. Mayo now underneath his 4th point of the game. 9-7 in favor of the Generals. Tena drives outside. Fontanilla, his favorite spot. And he drains that 2-pointer from the corner. Ball game tied at 9. Mayo brings the ball against Tolentino. Bounce pass again to Lontok inside of the post. Jumper, too strong. Rebound by Cabigaw. Pass deflected by Mayo. Lontok inside. Mayo for 2. Great defense there for the Generals. Forcing a turnover. Leading to the easy 2 points from LJ Mayo, who has 6. Tolentino against Castro. Foul is committed there by LJ Mayo. Look at this pass by Lontok after that steal by the Generals. And Lontok throwing Cabigaw to him. And that led to Mayo wide open inside. Ilaw in the ball game for Nueva Ecija. 7 to shoot for the Buffaloes. Turnover. And here comes Sampurna. He fakes and scores. It's a play there by Mike Sampurna. Faking off a trailer to score the 2 points. Another turnover here for Nueva Ecija. Mayo in transition. The finger roll is good for LJ Mayo. And Mayo gives Taguig a 6-point lead with 6 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in the first. Transition baskets for Taguig. Sampurna with that finish. And then off another turnover by Nueva Ecija. Mayo with that finger roll. Our score now is 15-9. Welcome back on Aliu 23. Kumpleto na ang channel mo, the home of the NBL. Look at the numbers of Jonas Lontok, who was not deterred in that match against Zambales. Double-double for Lontok, 13 points, 10 rebounds. Adding to that is that 2 blocks, and Lontok is really a double-double machine for the Taguig Generals. Back in the game, and so far, no changes in the lineup of Taguig. This is the starting 5 of Taguig. Still in the court. Nice defense there by Mayo. But that was last touch by LJ Mayo. And Nueva Ecija has to limit their turnovers. In the first quarter, that led to easy baskets, forcing Coach Mark Ingusan to call a timeout. Meanwhile, some color developing between Gilyao and Lontok. Play resumes with Tena inbounding the ball for Nueva Ecija. Pass for Helios, he loses it. Sampurna running, Sampurna again in transition, missing on that short stab, but Sampurna will shoot 2 free throws. Foul is called on Ingusan, and again those turnovers haunting Nueva Ecija early in this game. Taguig will get another shot at the foul line, care of Mike Sampurna. Sampurna with 5 points in the game. Mayo leads the way so far for Taguig with 8. Some fans here of Taguig making the trip here in San Fernando, Pampanga. We are here at the Colegio de Sebastian for this matchup. The home team later will play against Kamsur as Sampurna 2 for 2 on that trip. 8-point lead now being enjoyed by Taguig. Nueva Ecija needs to answer here. Tena to Hihilios on top. Guarded by Castro. We have a whistle away from the ball. Offensive foul is committed by Nueva Ecija. That will go against Gilao. Look at the slow-mo on the right side of your screen. An illegal pick by Gilao. So again, another turnover for Nueva Ecija. Mayo with the ball for Taguig. Handoff to Natividad, who is now in the game, but he lost the leather. Tena up ahead to Helios. And that is blocked by LJ Mayo. But Gilao is there for the follow. And Gilao doing a good job of coming back on offense after that rejection by Mayo. Gilao able to grab that miss. Turnover once again for Dan Natividad as we see this effort by LJ Mayo, but a better effort here by Gilao to pick up the miss and converting on that follow-up shot. 5 minutes and 1 second remaining in the first quarter. Ordonez now in the game replacing Castro. Lontok is also on the bench. Coming in for Taguig is Completo. Meanwhile, a three-pointer on the way, and that's good for Jeremy Igusan. Mayo now with the leather, backdoor play. Sampurna is fouled. But check that, I think the foul is away from the basketball. It will go against Tena. Let's see this play by Ingusan, wide open. Natividad failing to close out Ingusan in time. Meanwhile, away from the ball, the foul is on Tena. Natividad misses his first free throw. Natividad, not a good way to start the ball game, committing 2 turnovers early. Natividad sinks the first free throw. 18-14, Taguig with a 4-point lead. Helios being guarded by Sampurna. Tena to Ingusan against Natividad. Shot clock reduced to 10. Ingusan bounce pass to Cabigao. Shot clock at 6. 4 to shoot for Nueva Ecija. Cabigao pass to Giliao. Long too short. Rebound by Sampurna. Sampurna pass to the right side. Ordonez from downtown. It's good. That's the first 3 of Taguig, courtesy of Mark Ordonez. Usually it's Castro who makes those early threes. But for this game, it's Mark Ordonez who sank the first 3 of the game for Taguig. 6 on the shot clock for Nueva Ecija. We have a foul. And I think Sampurna tripped Helios. So Taguig really making Helios work in this game early on. Helios with 3 points so far. And no surprise actually as Helios exploded against Kamsur with a team high 28 points. We will look at his numbers later in that game. Back to the action here with Ingusan splitting the defense. Ingusan too strong, but there's a foul. Ingusan will shoot 2 free throws. After the foul on Marco Ordonez. In and out on that free throw for Jeremy Ingusan. That's Coach Mark Ingusan, who once played for the Nueva Ecija NBL team in previous seasons. Ingusan sinks the second free throw. 21-15 is our count. Taguig ahead by 6. Kabiran now in the game for Taguig. Ordonez on the left corner. Screen by Tolentino. Tolentino with the reverse, too strong. And Fontanilla grabs the miss. Nueva Ecija trailing by 6. Tena on top against Natividad. A horns formation for Nueva Ecija. Tena bounce pass to Santos. Finds Ingusan on the left side. Being guarded closely by Ordonez. 6 on the shot clock for Nueva Ecija. Tena outside. Ingusan fires from the outside, too strong. Taguig now with the board. Nice pass, oh, Tolentino, and he draws a foul. And Natividad with a great presence of mind to pass the ball to the cutting Tolentino. Watch the play. Nice catch by Tolentino, and then Fontanilla forced to foul. So now Tolentino will shoot 2 free throws. And he misses the first. Tolentino, a new player for Taguig. Generals ahead by 6. Tolentino sets and fires. No go, 0 for 2 for Tolentino. De Jesus now in the game for Nueva Ecija. They are trailing by 6. De Jesus guarded by Ordonez. Pass to Santos from the foul line. In and out. But Gabiran, I think Gabiran tapped the ball away, but the referee saying that it's Nueva Ecija basketball. Our referees had a better angle on that play. Natividad to Ordonez. Pass to Natividad against Ingusan. Uses the Santos screen. Nice pick and roll. Offensive foul is committed by Noel Santos. Nice execution there for Taguig. But Santos commits the offensive foul, warding up his defender. As we have Vega now in the game for Nueva Ecija. Granary Buffaloes with a 1-2 record. Taguig 3-1. Heading into this game. Nice deflection there by Ordonez. Ordonez throws the ball up too strong. Natividad grabs the miss. And they will set it up. Nice dish inside to the cutting Tolentino. Santos loses it. Here comes Nueva Ecija. Ingusan, too strong. Fontanilla with the follow-up. And Fontanilla putting the ball in after a miss by Ingusan, and another nice job there by the Nueva Ecija big man. As we have Santos laying it in for 2. Well, Santos with his first 2 of the game. Final moments of the first quarter. Fontanilla on top. Pass to De Jesus. Goes to the left side. Kick out play. Ingusan wide open. This time from the right side. Too strong. But the board grabbed by De Jesus. Fadeaway shot is an air ball. Ingusan with a follow. No go. And finally Taguig clears. Natividad. Pull up 3. Off to the left. Rebound by Fontanilla. And Fontanilla with the pitch. Taken away by Santos. Helter-skelter basketball here. Santos brings the ball to their front court. Emergency pass to Tolentino. He misses the shot. And here comes Nueva Ecija once again. Ingusan, wild shot. Nueva Ecija wants a foul. And now Natividad will be patient here. Natividad with 14 on the shot clock. Pull up from the foul line. Too strong. And Santos with the rebound. Santos deflects the ball. And Taguig now with the possession. Ordonez, and that goes in. Wild sequence for both teams, ending with that jumper by Ordonez. Tolentino with the rejection, but there's a foul. And Taguig not liking the call. As we watch a slow-mo, a turnaround by Santos. And I think Tolentino got the hand of Santos on that shot. So we will take a break. We have a timeout, Taguig up by 8, but we will check that. That's a head coach challenge. So later on, we will look at the play. Decision right now. Let's listen in.
The challenge of Taguig City was successful. There was no foul.
So a successful challenge for Coach Bing Victoria. No foul on the play. Let's watch the slow-mo
Nueva
here.
Ecija.
Santos with a turn. And then the rejection. So that was a clear angle there. That from this angle, you can see that there's a hand. I think Tolentino got the hand of Santos, but on the previous angle, we saw that Santos or Tolentino never touched Tolentino. So now Taguig forcing a turnover. They have an 8-point lead with 11 seconds remaining. Ordonez at the left side against Santos. 7 to shoot for Taguig. Ordonez bounce pass inside. Gabiran loses it. Vega with 3 seconds. We have a foul and a possible transition take foul. So they will review this one. Frustration foul on the part of Taguig. Let's watch the play. Pass to Gabiran and then he loses the ball. Vega gets the steal and then Santos with a foul. So from that angle, looks like we will have a transition take foul. And that means 2 free throws plus possession, I believe. Another look at that play. And you can see Santos impeding the progress of Matt Vega. So that's Noel Santos, the guilty party. Let's listen into the call. Again, 2 seconds remaining in the first. Taguig ahead by 8.
Noel Santos is second.
So it is indeed a transition take foul. Santos clearly impeding the progress of Vega, who was looking to score a quick 2 with the first quarter winding down. So Vega now at the foul line makes the first. Coach Bing Victoria on your screen. So only 1 free throw for Nueva Ecija. So my mistake, it's only 1 free throw on that transition take foul. 2 seconds remaining in the first. Let's see if Nueva Ecija can score. Vega from the outside, and that ends the first. So Taguig ahead at the end of the first quarter, 25-18, thanks to great defense. And of course, LJ Mayo with a hot start in the first quarter with 8 points. AJ Helios so far a bit quiet in the first after scoring 28 in their previous game. And look at this move. nice heads-up play by Mike Sampurna for the finish. And then Ingusan from downtown to keep this game close for Nueva Ecija. They trail by 7. Second quarter when we come back. A look at the early birds here at the Colegio de Sebastian Gym for the first game between Nueva Ecija and Taguig. And we expect more fans to come in as we have a look at the cell phones of both teams. These are being surrendered by the teams to our league officials to ensure the integrity of the ball games. Start of the second quarter right now. Nueva Ecija with the basketball to start the second quarter. Ejilios, nice pass inside to Santos outside. Ejilios from downtown, around and out. Natividad with the basketball, being guarded by Ejilios. Ordonez now at the right corner with 12 on the shot clock. Ordonez stops. We have a foul, a holding foul. Foul is committed by Clarence Santos. Natividad will inbound the ball for the Generals. Santos. Bounce pass to Gabira. Nice play by the Generals. And Gabiran for 2 off that feed by Noel Santos. 9-point lead for the Generals early in the second quarter. De Jesus to Ejilios. Baseline drive. We have a foul on Dan Natividad. As we look at this play, Santos with a drive. And then the bounce pass to Gabiran for 2. As we see Juancho Tolentino returning for Nueva Ecija. A look at the stats of the first quarter. We have Taguig tallying 9 steals. That led to 10 turnovers for Nueva Ecija. So far that has been the story of the game. They go to Tolentino at the outside. No go. And the ball will go to the Generals. Gabira now with the basketball for the Generals, being guarded by Tolentino. Natividad at the right corner against Ejilios. Step back. Pass to Tolentino at the post. Natividad with 7 on the shot clock. The screen by Santos. Santos with an open lane. That is blocked by Santos. Ejilios to the running Tolentino. Bounce pass. And the finish by Ivan Peralta. Nice play on both ends for the Granary Buffaloes. And that led to Peralta finishing. Cutting the lead of Taguig to 7. Gabiran at the left corner. Gabiran against Tolentino. Gabiran bounce pass. That was a turnover for Taguig. Santos fakes. Bounce pass to Ejilios. And Nueva Ecija right back at it. Down by 5. Natividad nearly losing the ball. Gabiran at the right corner. Uses the Tolentino screen. Gabiran turns and fires. Top shot. But there's a foul. Foul called on Mark Santos. A look at this rejection. Well-timed block by Mark Santos. And then on the other end, Peralta with a 2-pointer. So defense leading to offense for Nueva Ecija. As Gabiran sinks the first free throw. 6-point lead for the Generals. Gabiran at the line. 2 for 2 for Gabiran from South Signal in Taguig. Santos being pressured by Natividad. Fontanilla on top, 10 on the shot clock. Helios from the outside, in and out again. That ball rolling out for Helios. Mayo now with the ball. Mayo turns and fires. Too strong. Mayo losing the ball, and here comes Santos. Pass inside to Peralta. Peralta fakes. Peralta for 2. And now lead down to 5. Taguig a bit careless on that previous possession. Mayo to Natividad. Pass to Sampurna at the right side. Against Helios. Met by Peralta. Mayo wide open from the corner. No go. And Peralta with the board. Santos on the run for Nueva Ecija. The pass to Tolentino. Fires this 3. Still won't work for Nueva Ecija. And now Gabiran on the run. Sampurna now back in the game. Lontok sees an open lane. Not a good decision there. A risky move by Fontanilla. That led to Lontok with the easiest 2 points for him in this ball game. And a turnover. Careless play for Nueva Ecija. Sampurna on the attack, and there's a foul on Santos. Santos has no choice but to foul. Double whammy for Santos. He committed that turnover, then had this foul. He had to stop Sampurna from scoring here. So a 3-man substitution here for Nueva Ecija. Pronto in the game, as well as Cabigao and Hingusan. Azares on your screen back in the game. The starter for Taguig. Azares from the corner. Off the mark. And Cabigao clears. Against Mayo. Cabigao off balance pass. Right to Sampurna. Azares. The layup does not connect. And Pronto with the board. Being pressured by 2 defenders. Mayo loses the ball. And now Ingusan and Gabiran battling for it. And we have a whistle on the play. I think we have a foul. A look at this wild scramble for that basketball. And there's a kickball. So I think the call was exactly that, a kickball violation for Taguig. So Mayo clearly using his foot on that sequence, that wild sequence. Referees talking to each other now for some clarification. That's referee Arman Benaventura and our crew chief Rolando Francisco. The other referee is Mr. Ferdinand Santa Ana. Look at the turnovers. 12 for Nueva Ecija, and that has been the key in this ball game. Nueva Ecija committing a lot of errors, leading to easy points for Taguig. So far, that has been the story of this ball game. Sampurna to the lane. The left hand won't work. Rebound by Cabigao. Forward pass. Tolentino. And Tolentino will shoot too. Tolentino nearly losing the ball, but was still able to control the basketball and was able to take a shot. And he draws the foul, earning a trip to the foul line. So Tolentino for 2 free throws. He makes the first free throw. And Tolentino was aggressive in their last game against Camsur, 20 points. And shot the ball pretty well at the line, 10 of 12. And on that trip, he was perfect, 2 of 2. Sampurna the left corner against Singusan. Lead down to 5 for Taguig after those free throws by Juancho Tolentino. Azares from the outside. Still won't work for Azares. And now the Granary Buffaloes on the attack. Ingusan, this time a long two. That's good. Jeremy Ingusan firing and hitting, this time from the 2-point distance. He had one 3-pointer earlier in the first quarter. Sampurna against Tolentino. Mayo on top. Looks for Lontok. He drives instead. That ball drops, but the foul is before the shot. So no basket for LJ Mayo, but he is hurt. Foul on Pronto as you watch the slow-mo. Mayo with this drive. And then the off-balance shot. But again, the foul was before the shot. No continuation for LJ Mayo. And Mayo is okay. He's now up here after that foul. So Taguig now with the basketball. Lontok against Fontanilla. Looking for a teammate. Azares with the ball. Out of playing time for Chris Azares. Castro in and out. Fontanilla with the rebound. Chance for Nueva Ecija to tie this game on a 3. Ingusan to Fontanilla. Fontanilla long 2. Off to the left. Rebound by Azares. Sampurna has some space. The lob to Mayo. Too strong on the shot. Here comes Ingusan to Tolentino. Tolentino lays it up and in. Plus the foul. A chance for Nueva Ecija to tie. So the foul is on Castro. Look at the slow-mo. Tolentino gets that shot to go, and a foul committed by Castro. And that was after Taguig missed on an alley-oop shot by LJ Mayo. And Tolentino ties the game at 31. 5 minutes and 42 remaining in the second quarter. Sampurna at the left corner against Ingusan. Lontok at the left side against Fontanilla. Nice move inside. That ball is last touched by LJ Mayo. So an opportunity for Nueva Ecija to grab the lead. Ingusan with the ball against Subrabas. He loses the ball, but Tolentino now has it. Inside to Pronto. Jumper, and Nueva Ecija is ahead. Pronto with his first 2 of the game. And look at this. Nueva Ecija ahead. Castro to Sampurna. Inside to Lontok. Lontok scores. Easy 2 points for Jonas Lontok. And a nice execution by Taguig. Finding the open man in Jonas Lontok. We are tied at 33. Ingusan around and out. Ball will remain with Nueva Ecija. I think that's the third shot of Nueva Ecija that went around and out, as we see Pronto scoring on the jumper to give Nueva Ecija the lead, but Taguig with a quick answer. Nice pass by Sampurna to Lontok inside to tie the game at 33. We have a timeout. The NBL would like to thank Love Mobile Franchising and Foodhub for their support in the league. And check their social media platforms for details about their food trucks and other items. Our score is 33 all with 4 minutes and 43 remaining. And again, we are in our 7th season. That's our official hashtag, Level Up at 7. Just change the letter L to 7. That's our official hashtag here in the NBL. And Mayo with the heads-up play. That was off a Nueva Ecija defender. Taguig looking to reclaim the lead. In this possession, Castro at the right side against Cabigao. Pass to Subrabas at the right corner. Guarded by Ingusan. Shot clock at 10. Mayo on top. Outside shot is in for LJ Mayo. That's the 3-pointer. His first in the game. He now has 11 points. Helios against Castro with Taguig ahead by 3 on that 3-pointer by LJ Mayo. Fontanilla the left side against Lontok. Shot clock reduced to 10. They go inside. Nice tap by Sampurna. Taken away by Pronto and he scores. And Pronto with another deuce. Pronto not giving up on the play. He saw an opening to steal the ball away from LJ Mayo. And he was successful in forcing a turnover for Taguig. That ball last touch by Helios. Ball will return to the Generals. So I think we have some color developing between Subrabas and Jeremy Ingusan. They have been going at it. And referee Santa Ana approaching the two. So now play resumes with Lontok with the possession of the basketball. Outside pass to Castro, to Mayo. Another try from the outside of the back rim. Nice rebound by Lontok. Fake, and he scores. That's Jonathan Lontok for you. Scoring inside and giving Taguig a 3-point lead. Fontanilla with the basketball for Nueva Ecija. Helios a bit quiet here in the first half. Helios working against Castro, or that's Sampurna. Ingusan inside. Ingusan, wild shot, rebound by Lontok. Here comes Subrabas. Lontok, bounce pass to Lontok, to the lane. Oh, he overshoots the mark. And Vega now with the basketball for Nueva Ecija, and we have a whistle on the play. A possible flagrant foul on Subrabas. So the referee will take a look at this. They will look if there's excessive contact on the part of RV Subrabas. So look at the Nueva Ecija huddle. Subrabas, the guilty party here. Possible flagrant foul or just a common foul. But again, moments ago, we saw Ingusan and Subrabas having some words to each other. Coach Bing Victoria on your screen. So far, he is a happy man with the Generals on a 3-game winning streak. They lost the opener against Kamsur, but they have bounced back. And now I think we have a decision. Referee Benaventura now on the scorer's table.
Number 69, Harvey Subrabas.
So Subrabas commits a flagrant foul. Penalty 1. Look at the slow-mo. Subrabas, and I think there was indeed excessive contact based on the slow-mo. He used his left forearm. And Vega now at the line for 2 shots. He makes the first free throw. Coach Bing Victoria talking to one of our referees. 2 for 2 for Matt Vega. And now the lead is down to 1 for the Generals. Subrabas still in the game after that flagrant foul, penalty 1. Pronto from the foul line. Off balance shot won't work. Sampurna in transition. He drives inside. Sidestep move. He loses the ball. Vega pass to Tena. Tena back to Vega. Vega lays it up, but that's too strong. Tena is there for the follow. And Tena with the hustle play, grabbing that offensive board. And now Nueva Ecija back with the lead. Approaching the 2-minute mark of the first half. Mayo the drive. Mayos. Oh, he misses the shot. I thought he's going to score. But that ball did not fall. Look at that move, the sidestep move by Vega. He overshoots the mark, but Tena was right there for the putback. And now we have LJ Mayo on the line. Look at Tena, who had that great effort earlier. Mayo now at the line for 2 shots. He has 11 points, make that 12. We are tied at 39 with 2 minutes and 19 remaining. 2 for 2 for LJ Mayo. So Mayo continues his hot start in this ball game. Taguig ahead by 1. Tena against Subrabas. The pass to Peralta against Mayo. He loses the ball. Here comes Mayo. And that bounce pass to Natividad. He misses the shot. But Sampurna grabs the miss. He fakes and he scores. And Mike Sampurna with the hustle play there. Getting the miss and finishing. Taguig with a 3-point lead. Under 2 minutes to play. Double team comes. And the ball will remain with Nueva Ecija. So again, Taguig making Ejillos work. Ejillos with only 5 points so far. And now Tena will inbound. For Nueva Ecija, we have another possible flagrant foul. And Fontanilla is down. Or that's Guiliao, I should say. My mistake. That's Ronel Guiliao. And you can see the Taguig huddle now. They're discussing with each other. And Lontok, you can see that he does not agree with the call. But again, the referees will review. They can downgrade the call to a common foul. And now Guiliao is up after taking a hit. And Lontok still arguing with the referee. And again, the referee can still downgrade the call to a common foul. So let's see if the referees will do that. And again, referee Buenaventura talking things out to the Taguig team. And we will take a look. And it's confirmed. It's a flagrant foul. So Lontok with the flagrant foul penalty 1. That's the second for Taguig. Let's watch the play. And you can see Lontok warding off. He used his forearm. And that was a clear shot by our camera crew. Nice shot there. And you can clearly see the foul committed by Jonats Lontok. Guiliao hits the free throw. He only made 1. And then Nueva Ecija will have the possession. Chance to tie here for the Granary Buffaloes. Tena attacks over Mayo. No go. Guiliao draws a foul. And he will shoot 2 free throws. So the spotlight has been on Guiliao, as we have 2 free throws on the way for Guiliao. He makes the first free throw. Coach Mark Inusan on your screen. Nueva Ecija with a chance to tie on this free throw. Gilyao takes the free throw. It's good. 2 for 2, and we are tied at 42. 1 minute and 39 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Natividad. Pass to Sampurna at the left corner. Against Vega. Goes to the baseline. Outside pass. Mayo wide open. Does not fall. Rebound by Gilyao. I think we have a foul on Gilyao. So the foul is indeed on Gilyao. That will send Tolentino to the foul line. Nueva Ecija already in penalty. And now Tolentino at the foul line. Does not connect. Score remains at 42 all. With 1 minute and 23 seconds. And Tolentino sinks the second free throw. Taguig ahead by 1. Tena against Subrabas. Tena bounce pass to Gilyao. The drive inside, kick out. Vega outside. Too strong. Rebound by Sampurna. Sampurna zigzagging his way to the front court. Tolentino inside. Tolentino fakes. Outside pass. Mayo drives. Mayo fires. Off the glass, no good. Ingusan with the rebound. He loses the ball. Sampurna saves it to Subrabas. Subrabas the one-hander. It falls. 5-point lead, or check that, 3-point lead for Taguig with 50 seconds remaining. And a turnover for Nueva Ecija. Sampurna against Vega. Sampurna with the conversion. And all of a sudden, Taguig up by 5. 38 seconds remaining. Tolentino working against Natividad. He drives inside and scores. Tolentino with 7 in this quarter. 9 in the game. 25 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Taguig ahead by 3. Natividad from the foul line. He dishes it off. Subrabas too strong on the one-hander. We have a whistle on the play. And I think the foul will go against Gilyao once again. And Nueva Ecija is in penalty. So that will send Tolentino once again to the line. First free throw is good for Tolentino. Two for Tolentino. Giving Taguig a 4-point lead with 18.9 seconds remaining. And Nueva Ecija has called for a timeout. And we will return shortly after this break. Again, the NBL Youth is coming soon. So for more details, if you want to join, scan a QR code or reserve a slot by messaging this number 0991-422-2271. 18.9 seconds remaining with Taguig ahead by 5. I'm Ruben Terrado here at the Colegio de Sebastian Gym in San Fernando, Pampanga for our first game of our doubleheader. The second game will feature Tikas Kapampangan against the unbeaten Camsor Express. But we still have unfinished business here in the first game. 18 seconds remaining. Nueva Ecija with the ball. Tena being pressured by Subrabas. Tena at the left side. They go to Tolentino on top. We have a foul away from the ball that will go against Tolentino, I believe. And this means 2 free throws. Or check that. The foul is on Nueva Ecija, I believe. So the call is an offensive foul on Peralta, I believe. Golden opportunity for Taguig. 8 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Subrabas, bounce pass on Natividad. Season opening, he drives the lob. That ball hit the rim. And here comes Regine Tolentino from half court. Does not go. And at the end of the second quarter, we have the Taguig Generals ahead thanks to that guy, LJ Mayo, who has been sizzling in the first half. 13 points in the first half for LJ Mayo. 3 rebounds, 5 of 12 on the field. And doing it on both ends, having 4 steals to his name. LJ Mayo off to a great start for the Taguig Generals, who are up by 5, 49-44 halftime stats and more when we come back. round 1 here at the Colegio de Sebastian Gym in San Fernando, Pampanga. The Taguig Generals only ahead by 5 over the Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes. We are about to begin the third quarter of this matchup, but first let's watch the highlights of the first half. In the first quarter, LJ Mayo was on fire, making 8 points and really setting the tone for the Generals. Ecija Helios would hit this three-pointer, but so far that's the only 3 that he has made in the first half. Sampurna with a nifty move there, picking off his defender for the 2 points. And Jeremy Ingusan from downtown, but Taguig ahead 25-18 at the end of the first quarter. In the second quarter, we have this nice dish to Gabiran for 2. And then the drive and a finish by Peralta off defensive play by Nueva Ecija. And then Mayo would continue to hit, this time from the outside. But Mayo committed a turnover on that play. And Nueva Ecija only down by 5 at the end of the first half. A look at the numbers. The key stat here is the 15 steals by Taguig. And only 7 for Nueva Ecija. That led to 19 points of turnovers. And then Nueva Ecija with 17 turnovers. But Nueva Ecija bouncing back with 24 bench points. So a lot of players contributing for Nueva Ecija. We will look at the leading scorers later. Meanwhile, LJ Mayo leading the way with 13, Mike Sampurna with 11, Lontok with 8, and Mark Ordonez with 5. For Nueva Ecija, we have Juancho Tolentino with 9, and then Kian Fontanilla with 6, and Jeremy Ingusan off the bench with 6. Ecija Helios is in our graphic with 5, but so far, Helios has been struggling, and he needs to pick up the pace more in order to help Nueva Ecija win this ball game against the reigning champions, Taguig Generals. There's the Nueva Ecija team and the Taguig General squad who are looking to extend their winning streak to 4. So Taguig again with a 3-1 record. As we have a reminder once again, the NBL Youth is coming soon. You can be the next NBL Youth Star. So for details, check our social media platforms. And speaking of NBL Youth Star, we actually have one in this game, and that's Kian Fontanilla, who in 2019 played for Nueva Ecija Kasapi. As we have Miss Rose Montreal, again giving you a reminder that the NBL will be coming soon. And again, Miss Rose Montreal, our commissioner in the NBL, very hands-on, very hardworking. And again, she has another project in store with the National Volleyball League that's also coming soon alongside the NBL Youth. Third quarter now underway. Taguig ahead but by 5, but Nueva Ecija with the basketball. I'm Ruben Terrado for Aliu, Channel 23, as Ingusan fires from the outside to start the third quarter. And that's Ingusan's second 3, only the third for Nueva Ecija in this ball game. Sampurna with the basketball for Taguig. Over now to Lontok at the post. The left hand is short. That ball is last touch by Icy Cabigao. As we take a look at this nicely executed play with Jeremy Ingusan wide open from the left corner. And I think that ball off the foot of LJ Mayo, so a turnover for Taguig. So now Nueva Ecija with a golden opportunity to tie the ball game up. Helios with the ball against LJ Mayo. Tena against Subrabas. The screen by Cabigao. Tena sees an opening. Pass to Helios. Helios inside for 2 and he ties the ball game. 49 all is our count. Sampurna at the left side. Pass to Castro. A bit quiet for Castro from the outside. Only 2 points or 2 threes for Taguig in this ball game. We have an offensive foul on Taguig. And that's against Mayo. A look at LJ Mayo. Excessive contact against Ejilios. A double bump on Ejilios. Meanwhile, Ingusan found a way to be open and he scores on the layup. And now Nueva Ecija is ahead. 6-0 run for Nueva Ecija. Or check that, 7-0 run for Nueva Ecija. Meanwhile, we have Lontok scoring inside. Lontok now with 10 points to tie the ball game up at 51. Ejilios. He is open for this one. And he drains the three. And Ejilios gives Nueva Ecija a 3-point lead. Subrabas posting up. Foul on Tena. A look at this play. Nice inbounds pass to Ingusan for the 2 points. And then Ejilios found himself wide open from the right wing. And he produces the outside shot for Nueva Ecija. Sampurna the left side. Pass to Castro. 8 on the shot clock. Pass to Subrabas. He attacks the paint. He loses it. Ingusan with the ball. Ingusan, nice fake. The shot won't work. Rebound. And confusion between Castro and Sampurna. And now Ejilios fires. It's short. Rebound by Tolentino. Tolentino, fadeaway shot. It does fall for Juancho Tolentino. And now Nueva Ecija is ahead by 5. Castro at the right corner. Dish to Lontok. Lontok posting up against Fontanilla. Lontok inside the left hand is short. Mayo with the board. Mayo fakes. And Mayo does not fall. Another try by Mayo. We have a whistle. Oh! And Mayo hits on Fontanilla. And that could be costly for Taguig. Mayo with a body check on Fontanilla. And now referees have to control this. Fontanilla is down on the floor. And Fontanilla is still down on the baseline. And we expect an ejection here. After that excessive contact shown by Mayo. And Fontanilla is still down. And now he's being attended to by the medical team of Nueva Ecija. Nine minutes and 6 seconds remaining in the third. Frustration boiling over for LJ Mayo. And the referee is really taking a good look at the play. And now Mr. Rolando Francisco now approaching the scorer's table. We will listen in. A look at the slow-mo here. Then Mayo with a body check on Fontanilla. And the call is actually a foul on Fontanilla, and then a flagrant foul penalty, 1 on LJ Mayo. And Taguig actually, for me, got a lucky break here as Mayo escapes ejection in this matchup. So now LJ Mayo with 2 free throws. This is for the foul on Fontanilla. Fontanilla or Mayo makes the first free throw. That's Kian Fontanilla on your screen. 2 for 2 on LJ Mayo. And now this is for the flagrant foul, penalty 1 on LJ Mayo. And now Mayo is replaced, he's on the bench. Mayo really dodging a big bullet here as he stays in the game. Meanwhile, Santos misses on the first free throw. This is for the flagrant foul committed by LJ Mayo. So 1 for 2 for Santos. So now Ingusan will inbound for Nueva Ecija. They are still ahead by 4. Helios outside. Tolentino now with the ball. The step back shot won't work. Completo with the rebound. The drive by Samporna. The spin. We have a foul. 2 free throws for Mike Samporna. So the foul is on Eji Helios. And now Samporna will shoot 2 free throws with 8 minutes and 42 remaining in the third. Samporna sinks the first free throw. Samporna with 12 points in the game. And Samporna 2 for 2. Taguig down by 2 after that strong start by Nueva Ecija to this quarter. Cabigao working against Gabiran. Cabigao to Ingusan at the left side. Shot clock at 11. Santos kick out. Helios wide open. Short on the 3. Tolentino with the rebound. Inside pass to Cabigao. That's not get the bounce. Here comes Taguig. Sobrabas. Bounce pass to Samporna. Baseline drive. The reverse layup does not fall. And Tolentino or Cabigao, the pitch to Tolentino. He throws it up and he draws a foul on Sobrabas. So 2 free throws on the way for Juancho Tolentino. With 8 minutes and 5 remaining. And now Fontanilla about to return to the ball game. Azares is back replacing Sobrabas. And now Fontanilla again back in the game as we have Tolentino sinking the first free throw. Coach Mark Ingusan on your screen for Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes. 2 for 2 for Juancho Tolentino. Tolentino has been perfect from the line. 5 of 5 in this ball game, giving Nueva Ecija a 4-point lead. Gabiran at the left corner. Lontok at the left side. Hand off to Gabiran. Shot clock at 10. Gabiran sees an opening. He misses. And Fontanilla grabs the miss. Cabigao. Forward pass to Tolentino. Crossover. Tolentino now at the foul line. To the left corner. Ingusan fakes the 3. He drives. Kick out. Helios at the foul line. Inside pass to Juancho Tolentino. Shot clock at 10. Fade away shot by Tolentino off the mark. And Gabiran with the rebound. Samporna across the lane, and we have a foul. 2 free throws for Mike Sampurna. As we look at the play, Sampurna with that drive and a foul on Ice Cabigaw. But they actually called a foul on Ecija Helios. So there will be 2 free throws. Some clarification being undertaken here by the referees and the table officials. So the referees still discussing things with the table officials. But for now, it's Sampurna shooting 2 free throws with 7 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the third. It has been an intense third quarter. We have LJ Mayo committing a flagrant foul penalty 1 earlier in the third quarter. We already have 2 flagrant foul penalty 1 in this game, courtesy of Lontok as well as Harvey Sobrabas.
Technical foul is called on Taguig Generals assistant coach for the referees for entering the court.
So there is a technical foul on Taguig Generals. One of their coaches entered the court. So now it's Tolentino at the line, but he misses his first free throw of the ball game after 5 attempts. And you can see the frustration on the part of Tolentino. He only missed 2 free throws in their last game, 10 of 12 against Kamsur. It's Sampurna's turn at the foul line this time. First free throw does not fall for Mike Sampurna. Taguig down 4. Sampurna sets and fires. Connects for his second free throw. Lead of Nueva Ecija down by 3. Nueva Ecija in search of their second win here in their NBL debut as the Granary Buffaloes. Ingusan, the drive, short pass to Vega. Fontanilla against Lontok. Fontanilla with a one-hander, no go. And Lontok grabs the miss. Sampurna sees an opening across the lane. He misses the layup. But there's a foul. And that's Mike Sampurna for you. If he sees some space, he will attack. And you can see that he attacked on that play. And he drew a foul on Matt Vega. So Mike Sampurna back at the foul line. Sampurna makes the first free throw. Coach Bing Victoria, a look of concern as his team is down by 2 points. Sampurna hits the second. That's 5 free throws for Mike Sampurna in this quarter, giving him 16 points in this ball game. And now the lead is down to 1. Vehiga at the right side, guarded by Sampurna. Uses the screen by Cabigaw. Cabigaw nearly losing the ball. Cabigaw, the scoop shot. Rebound by Azares. Azares on the attack. The floater by Azares. That goes in. And Taguig is back in front after that running shot by Chris Azares. Ingusan, the drive. Short pass. Fontanilla fakes the shot. Outside, Vega, too strong. Sampurna with the rebound. Sampurna across the lane. Sampurna Shot falls for Mike Samporna. And now it's a 3-point lead for the Taguig Generals. Ejilios attacks. In and out. Ejilios grabs his own miss. The one-hander is short. He tries it again. He passes to Vega for 2. Now Nueva Ecija down by 1. Samporna at the left side. Pass to Azares at the left corner. Lontok, handoff. Azares steps back for this 3. Rebound by Cabiga. We have a foul on Gabiran. 5 minutes and 31 remaining. Gabiran with a foul. And a 2-man substitution for Nueva Ecija. Ejilios is replaced. Tolentino now in the game. Jesus working against Natividad. Cabigao to Tolentino. Tolentino to the right side. Ingusan the drive. Outside to De Jesus. Shot lock at 8. Nearly losing the ball. Turnaround shot. Rebound by Gabiran. Gabiran to Azares. Sees an opening. Drop pass. Tolentino is denied. But we have a foul on Isaac Cabigao. Cabigao claiming that it was all ball. And I think they will review. They have requested for a challenge. They are challenging that foul on Cabigao with 5 minutes and 3 remaining in the third quarter. Taguig holding on to this slim 1-point lead in this very intense third quarter. Again, if you just joined us, earlier in the third quarter, we had LJ Mayo being slapped with a flagrant foul, penalty 1. And we have, again, 3 flagrant fouls in this ball game. We also had a technical foul on the Taguig bench. So, a lot of action here in the third quarter. At the moment, we have a challenge by Coach Mark Ingusan. Nueva Ecija challenging that foul on Isaiah Cabigao. He blocked that attempt by Tolentino.
Successful. Foul on Isaac Cabigao.
So an unsuccessful challenge for Nueva Ecija. The foul stays. As we look at the slow-mo, Tolentino is blocked from behind. A lot of contact on top. Good call by our game officials as we have Tolentino missing on the first. Jexter Tolentino makes the second free throw. And that gives Taguig a 2-point lead. Ingusan, outside pass from the corner. No go, and a rebound by Tolentino. Azares to Completo. He attacks. Completo short on the layup, but he draws a foul. And Fontanilla up in arms. He is arguing the foul. Fontanilla is called for the foul. As we see the slow-mo. Completo with this drive. It looks like the foul is downstairs. As we have Completo hitting the first free throw. David Completo from Barangay Bagong Bayan in Taguig. He gets the friendly bounce. 2 for 2 for David Completo. Taguig up 4 with under 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. An action-packed third quarter. Juancho Tolentino on the right side against Gabiran. That's deflected by Gabiran, and that's a traveling violation. Good defense there by John Mark Gabiran, preventing a shot by Juancho Tolentino. Azares with the ball with his team up by 4. Natividad at the left corner. Pass to Tolentino. Hand off to Natividad. Natividad throws it up. Too strong. Battle for the rebound. Won by Tolentino. He misses the putback. But Natividad has it. He gets it back. Completo at the post with 10 on the shot clock. Completo turns. Completo. Nowhere to go. Nice pinpoint passing. Tolentino misses. Battle for the rebound. And the ball will go to Nueva Ecija. But you can applaud the effort of Taguig getting those rebounds. But they failed to produce on that play. Ball will go back to Nueva Ecija. Ingusan outside. De Jesus, the ball fake, outside pass. Ingusan from the corner. Short. Tolentino with the rebound. Tolentino short jumper is short. Rebound by Taguig. Tolentino or Completo. The layup off to the left. And the possession will remain with the Generals. And now, with 3 minutes and 26 remaining in the third, Taguig will call a timeout. With the Generals ahead by 4, we will take a short break here on Aliw 23. Dan has been the man for Taguig. Consistent numbers for Natividad. 19 points, 7 assists, and 2 steals against Zambales last September 1. And he also made 4 threes for the Generals. So far, Natividad has been quiet. Only 1 point. Let's see if he can regain his form. Natividad. And that's a turnover. Cabigao attacks. Cabigao. And a foul is committed by Completo. Completo challenging that shot by Cabigao. No easy 2 points for Taguig. As we have this slow-mo. And a foul on David Completo, sending Cabigao to the line. The pace of this third quarter has been slow with all those fouls, stoppages of plays, as well as those flagrant fouls. Cabigao hits the first free throw. That is actually his first point of the game. 2 for 2 for Ice Cabigao. 2-point lead for the Generals. Completo on the right side. Hand off to Gabiran. Pass to Natividad. Natividad from the elbow. Off to the left. Rebound by Fontanilla. And the forward pass to Tolentino. Bounce pass. Nice stop by Gabiran. But the ball will remain with Nueva Ecija. Good job by Gabiran to go back on defense. Not allowing Nueva Ecija to score an easy 2. Pronto shoots. And we have a foul on Tolentino. And we saw Tolentino pulling Gilao on the rebound play. As you watch the shot by Pronto, and then you can see Tolentino pulling Gilyao. So now Gilaw at the line with 5 points in the ball game. He misses the first. Coach Mark Ingusan of the Granary Buffaloes once played in the NBL in the early seasons of the league. So Gilaw hits the second. 1 point game between these two teams with the Generals ahead. Pressure by Tena. Completo still at the backcourt. Pronto with a deflection. And it's going to be an 8-second violation for Taguig. So even though that was last touch by Pronto, the time has already elapsed on the Generals. Tena being pressured by Natividad and Azares. Battle for the ball. We will have a jump ball. Nine on the shot clock, and now Mayo returns for Taguig after being called for a flagrant foul, penalty 1 earlier in this quarter. So Mayo now back in the game for the Generals. Mayo with 15 points in the ball game. We will have a jump ball between the two guards, Azares and Tena. Azares with the height advantage here. A jump. And Mayo has it. We have a foul on Nueva Ecija. And that will send LJ Mayo to the line. As Nueva Ecija now is in penalty. Tena nearly winning the jump. And then Tena commits the foul as he tried to take the ball away from Mayo. So now Mayo looking to score on the foul line. He hits the first free throw. Mayo converts, 2 for 2. Taguig up by 3. 2 minutes and 33 remaining in the third quarter. Tena against Azares. He crosses the timeline. Tolentino. Strip, nearly stripped by Azares, and then Tena connects. And a foul. And Tena, the smallest guy on the floor, scoring. Tena with a brave stand there, shooting over LJ Mayo for 2. And now Nico Tena, a chance at the three-point play. Tena, short. Nueva Ecija still trailing by 1, and another foul on Tena. Or check that. My mistake. The foul is on Pronto. So 2 free throws still for Taguig. Azares at the line. Azares starting for Taguig. First time they have revised their starting 5 in 3 years. And it was Azares who was the new player for Taguig to start off the ball game. Azares usually coming off the bench, starting this game. He hits the second free throw. Taguig with a slim lead of 2 points, approaching the 2-minute mark of the third. Tolentino against Sampurna. Tolentino is stripped by Azares. Tena saves it. De Jesus with 8 on the shot clock. Azares nearly stealing the ball again. Pronto. No go. In the rebound by Azares. Sampurna. Nice move. Too strong on the shot. Tena with the rebound. Here comes Santos. Santos a sidestep move. And the layup. Mark Santos delivers to tie the game at 68. Natividad being pressured by Tena. Natividad. Inside pass to the wrong man. And Natividad committing a turnover there. Tena to the corner. Tolentino. Right side. He scores. And Tolentino brings Nueva Ecija the lead. 70-68. Natividad calling a play for Taguig. Azares to Sampurna, the left corner. 10 on the shot clock. 60 seconds remaining in the third. Sampurna attacks. No go. Mayo tries to tip it in. But there is a foul on Nueva Ecija. Foul on De Jesus. Mayo grabbing that miss. Meanwhile, that corner shot by Tolentino giving Nueva Ecija the lead as Mayo misses the first free throw. Second shot by Mayo is good. As we have Taguig going deep into their bench. Subido entering the game for the first time for the Generals, replacing Dan Natividad, who has been struggling in this ball game with only a point to his name. De Jesus being pressured by Subido. De Jesus fakes the handoff. Nearly taken by Sampurna. Tolentino has the basketball against Sampurna. Pronto with the screen. Pronto fakes. And he fires in and out. Banner for the rebound. That will go to Taguig. That was last touch by Santos. 36.8 seconds remaining in the third. Nueva Ecija clinging to a 1-point lead. And Tena steals the ball away. But a recovery by Subrabas. To the corner. Subido from the outside. Sampurna with the rebound. Sampurna with a short stab. Mike Sampurna going off here in the third. And now Taguig back in front. Last shot time for Nueva Ecija. Tena with 10 on the shot clock. Tena double teamed. Santos at the post against Tolentino, nearly losing the ball. 4 seconds to shoot. Santos does not fall, and Tolentino misses the fadeaway shot to end the third. What an action-packed third quarter we have here with Taguig holding on to a slim 1-point lead. But Juancho Tolentino keeping the game close for Nueva Ecija, 15 points. He also has 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 4 steals for the Granary Buffaloes, who are trying to steal this win and deliver a victory, produce an upset over the reigning champs. Fourth quarter when we come back. That's our commissioner, Ma'am Rose Montreal. Again, our hard-working commissioner, who is also the first ever female commissioner in Philippine professional basketball. And Miss Rose Montreal really very hands-on in his new role as the commissioner of the NBL Pilipinas. Start of the fourth quarter with Taguig up by 1. And Tolentino hands it off to Sampurna. Pass to Subrabas. 6 to shoot for Taguig. The pass to an open Mayo. He fakes and he loses the ball, but there's a foul. And Nueva Ecija frustrated at that. foul with the shot clock winding down. So no shots for the Generals, no free throws. It's going to be a side court throw in for the Generals. Subrabas with 10 on the shot clock for the Generals. Subrabas attacks outside to Subido. Subido from the foul line. The shot too strong. Sampurna with the rebound. Inside pass. And the ball will go to Nueva Ecija. Tolentino unable to control the basketball. Tolentino failing to secure the leather there on that possession. Pressure is on for Taguig. Helios. Pass to Ingusan. Ingusan the reverse. Uses the right hand. Won't work. Rebound by Sampurna. Sampurna in transition. Pass to the right side. Subido will shoot 2 free throws. And a pushing foul on Ecija Helios. And now Subido will shoot 2 free throws. And Subido sinks the first free throw. Taguig up by 2. Frustration has set in for the Nueva Ecija team due to those fouls. But they need to stay focused here. Only a 2-point game. Subido, 2 for 2. Helios being barreled by Subido. They go inside to Fontanilla against Tolentino. And Fontanilla draws a foul. He will shoot 2 free throws. So Kian Fontanilla will head to the line. So now Fontanilla, a chance to score here. First free throw on the way is good. And Kian Fontanilla, a product of the NBL youth program. He played for the Nueva Ecija Kasapi in 2019, averaging 15 points and 12.7 rebounds for the Buffaloes this conference. And you can really see the NBL youth program really paying off, as Nueva Ecija has a player in Kian Fontanilla from that NBL youth season in 2019. Meanwhile, Tolentino overshoots the mark, but Mayo scores inside. Helios now with the ball with Nueva Ecija down by 4. Santos to Ingusan. Uses the Santos screen. He goes inside. The right hand layup is good for Jeremy Ingusan. And Ingusan with 13 points. Nueva Ecija down by 1. Subido at the right corner. Pass to Tolentino. Back to Subido. 10 on the shot clock. Outside to Sampurna. Sampurna at the foul line. Tolentino with 4 on the shot clock. And Tolentino scores the jumper. Jexter Tolentino with 7 points. Taguig up by 3. 9 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in the final quarter. And the foul is called on Subido. Subido now has the task of pressuring Ecija Helios, the main man of Nueva Ecija, as we take a look at this jumper by Jexter Tolentino, the big man of Taguig. Tena now with the basketball for Nueva Ecija. Miscommunication, and Sampurna steals the ball away. Sampurna, that ball is deflected by Ingusan. Ball will remain with the Generals. Careless possession for Nueva Ecija on the previous play. Subido playing extended minutes for the Generals. Mayo fakes. And Mayo with the left hand. Taguig now up by 5. Could be the turning point of this ball game here for both teams. Let's see if Nueva Ecija will respond. Fontanilla inside. Banner for the rebound, won by Sobrabas. Here comes Taguig. Nearly a turnover for Harvey Sobrabas. But Sampurna wide open for this one. In and out. Mayo with the board. And a foul on Tena. And Tena is complaining as we see the slow-mo. Mayo will grab the rebound. And then a foul is called on the play. Eight minutes and 43 remaining in the ball game. Taguig up by 5. Mayo hand off to Sobrabas. Paso Subido, shot clock reduced to 7. Outside to Sobrabas from downtown. Off the mark, rebound by Tolentino. Pass to Tena. Tena against Sobrabas. Tena is stripped by Sobrabas. Forward pass, Tolentino. Pass to Sampurna. Sampurna misses. And here comes Nueva Ecija. Ingusan, they have the numbers. Ingusan attacks. And there will be 2 free throws for Jeremy Ingusan. A look at this play. The bump by Sobrabas. And Ingusan earns a trip to the foul line. First free throw is good for Jeremy Ingusan from Cabanatuan City. Nueva Ecija holding on in this ball game. Ingusan misses on the second. Nueva Ecija coming off that 98-90 defeat against Kamsur. The drive by Mayo. And a foul is committed. And Peralta acknowledges the foul, sending Mayo back at the foul line. Mayo will shoot 2 with Tolentino being replaced. Lontok and Natividad now in the game for the Taguig Generals as Mayo hits the free throw. Mayo with 23 in the game. Misses the free throw. Rebound by Kian Fontanilla. Ingusan to Tena. Under 8 minutes to play in the fourth. Tena handoff to Ingusan. Tolentino against Natividad. He drives inside. We have a foul. No free throws as Tolentino dished at the last moment. 2-man substitution for Taguig. We have Azares returning as well as David Completo. Peralta against Completo. Nueva Ecija down 5. One-hander overshooting. The mark is Ingusan. Natividad with the basketball. The pass to Azares. They go to Lontok at the post against Fontanilla. Tough shot by Jonas Lontok over 2 defenders. He scores. And now Taguig. Slowly pulling away, up by 7 points, 82-75. Tolentino against Sampurna. Hand off to Ingusan. Tena against Azares. Shot clock at 8. Tena. Pass to the right side. Extra pass. Tolentino from the corner. No go. Fontanilla with the rebound. Fontanilla. That ball bounces out. Sorry miss for Fontanilla. And now Taguig slowing things down. Sampurna. Lontok now with the basketball. 10 on the shot clock. Fakes a pass. Turns. Scoop shot. Off the mark. Battle for the rebound. Won by Completo. Shot clock now at 4. Shot clock did not reset. 1 to shoot. And that's a shot clock violation. The ball did not hit the rim. Shot clock did not reset. And Taguig committing a turnover. Six minutes and 27 seconds remaining in the fourth. Nueva Ecija trailing by 7. Look at the turnovers. Both teams combining for 40 turnovers. Sloppy basketball for both teams. We have a traveling violation on Nueva Ecija. So the turnovers continue to pile up for both teams as we look at the slow-mo. It looks like Cabigaw shuffled his feet when he got the basketball. Completo. Pass to the cutting Sampurna. He turns outside to Natividad. He has been struggling in this game. Inside pass to Lontok. The reverse step is good. And Taguig now in front by 9. Tena nearly losing the leather. He calls a play for the Granary Buffaloes. Tena sees an opening. Inside pass. Intercepted by Sampurna. Taguig on the run. Sampurna sidestep. Sampurna does not fall. Rebound by Completo. Inside to the open Lontok. And the lead is now at 11 for the Generals. And Nueva Ecija has called for a timeout. 5 minutes and 32 seconds remaining in the ball game. Taguig starting to pull away in this ball game. We have a timeout. Back to the ball game as we take a glimpse of the numbers of Jonathan Lontok. Efficient numbers for Lontok in this ball game. 8 of 14 from the field and 2 rebounds shy of a double-double. He also has 16 points for the Taguig veteran. And now the Generals with an 11-point lead. And Nueva Ecija looking to reply on this possession. They are down in this ball game. Mejillos pass to Gilyao, overshoots the mark. Rebound by Sampurna. Forward pass. Natividad. And he lays it in easily for Taguig. And the assist by Sampurna. Natividad with his first field goal of the ball game. And now the lead is at 13. Ingusan is fouled. And he will shoot 2. So now Taguig really showing their grit, showing their championship experience here at this juncture of the ball game. So no free throws for Nueva Ecija. It's going to be a side court throw in. Ingusan will inbound the ball. Look at the numbers of Mike Sampurna. Triple-double already for Mike Sampurna. 20 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists. Mejillos from downtown overshoots. Rebound by Sampurna. It has been a struggle for Nueva Ecija from the outside. Azares from the corner. In and out. Sampurna flies in for the rebound. And he puts it in for 2. Mike Sampurna. Relentless on that play. 22 points for Mike Sampurna. Mejillos the running shot. Off the mark. Mejillos with the putback. And they needed that. Nueva Ecija trailing by 13. 4 minutes and 20 remaining in the ball game. Nueva Ecija looking to avoid back-to-back defeats A steal by Gilyao. Ejilios with the basketball. Ejilios turns. Fakes. Inside pass. Tolentino. Outside pass. Ingusan. The long two. Does not drop. Rebound by Completo. Forward pass to Lontok. Lontok with a fast break play. And he scores. And Lontok scores after that defensive stand by Taguig on the other end. Ejilios with a space and scores. Quiet day for Eji Ejilios. 14 in the ball game. But he had 28 against Kamsur. He also shot 6 of 9 from threes. He only has 2 in the ball game. Taguig now with the basketball. Natividad loses it. Struggles continue for Dan Natividad. Gilyao in transition. Gilyao lays it in. And the lead down to 11. Nueva Ecija with this last stand. As we have Taguig requesting for a timeout. We will return shortly here on Liu 23. Back to the coverage of Aliu 23 as we have a gig with the lead thanks to Mike Sampurna. Huge numbers for Mike Sampurna, 22 points, 13 rebounds, 10 assists, and 5 steals for Mike Sampurna. Taguig holding on to an 11-point lead, and Mike Sampurna, look at the hustle. And you can really see that Mike Sampurna really determined to win this one for the Taguig Generals, the reigning champions. Nueva Ecija still has a lot of time to work with here. They need to play good defense in this possession. Look at the points of turnovers, 21 for Taguig and 11 for Nueva Ecija, enabling the Generals to pull away from this one. But still a lot of time for Nueva Ecija. We have an offensive foul on LJ Mayo. So the ball will go back to Nueva Ecija. Golden opportunity for the Granary Buffaloes. We still have a ball game. Nueva Ecija needs some big shots in this stretch. He just falls down at the foul line. Play continues. De Jesus at the right side. Bounce pass to Cabigaw. They swing the ball to Tolentino, who fires a three. No go. We have a foul. A possible flagrant foul. And looks like it will be against John Mark Gabiran. And Ejilios is down. So now Ejilios is up. And a possible flagrant foul on John Mark Gabiran. Let's see the slow-mo. A lot of contact there. And Gabiran using his arm. And then Ejilios falls down. Let's see if that will warrant a flagrant foul. They can still downgrade this to a common foul. 2 minutes and 37 on the clock. Nueva Ecija trailing by 11. It was only a 1-point lead entering the fourth. But then Taguig pulled away. So far, Nueva Ecija has only scored 11 in this quarter. That's Eji Ejilios and Kian Fontanilla on your screen. Kian Fontanilla at the left side of your screen. Played for Nueva Ecija Kasapi in the NBL Youth in 2019. And there's LJ Mayo, who was called for a flagrant foul earlier in the third quarter. We now have a verdict. We will listen in to our venue announcer, Richard Campos. Another flagrant foul, penalty 1 on the Generals, this time against John Mark Gabiran, who used his arm against Ecija Helios. So now Nueva Ecija will have 2 shots from the foul line plus possession. Helios hits the first free throw. Helios with 15 in the ball game. Helios drains the second. Nueva Ecija still on the tail of Taguig, down by 9. They have the ball. Cabigao on top. Finds Helios. Takes the 3. That's good! And Ecija Helios with a crucial 3. The lead is down to 6. And Nueva Ecija badly needed that 3 by Ecija Helios. That's his third 3 of the game. Mayo looking to answer. He drives inside. Draws a foul on Cabigao. And Mayo heads to the line for 2 shots with 2 minutes and 12 remaining. Look at this play. Ecija Helios converting in the face of Gabiran. Mayo makes the first. It's winning time for both teams now with 2 minutes and 12 remaining on the clock. No go on the second free throw. So the lead is at 7 for the Generals, approaching the 2-minute mark. De Jesus being bothered by Subrabas. Final 2 minutes of this ball game. Juancho Tolentino handoff. Helios, another shot from the outside. That's good! Back-to-back threes for Ecija Helios. And now the lead only at 4 for the Generals. Subrabas at the right side. Sampurna at the right corner. Pass to Lontok. 10 on the shot clock. Hand up to Sampurna. Sampurna goes to the right side. Kick out pass. Subrabas. Short on the 3. Battle for the rebound. Won by Sampurna. Azares attacks. Azares. Mayo now inside. He is blocked by Pantanilla. 5 on the shot clock. Sampurna. Strip from behind. Here comes Nueva Ecija. Helios with another bucket. Ecija Helios taking over in this ball game, and now the lead is down to 2 for Taguig. Ecija Helios looking to lead this team to a comeback win. Look at that shot by Ecija Helios from the outside. And then off a turnover, Helios with 8 straight points to bring Nueva Ecija back in this ball game. We have a timeout. One minute and 13 remaining here at the Colegio de Sebastian Gym. Nueva Ecija on a big run here to cut the lead of Taguig to 2. And Ecija Helios has been on fire in this fourth quarter. 14 points in this quarter, including 2 big 3-pointers. He has 24 points in this ball game. And let's see if Ecija Helios can finish it off. Nueva Ecija still down by 2. Nueva Ecija needs good defense here. Mayo escapes. Mayo scores! And Mayo brings the lead to 4. Here comes Nueva Ecija. Tolentino converts. What an answer for Nueva Ecija. Back to a 2-point lead. Here comes Taguig. 60 seconds remaining in the ball game. Azares at left. Samporna. The pass to Mayo. Mayo crossover. He attacks. Drop pass. Lontok. Misses. No! And Mayo tips it in. LJ Mayo tips the ball in. And Taguig with a 4-point lead. And Nueva Ecija has called for a timeout with 52.2 seconds remaining. Look at this play. A miss by Lontok, but Mayo tips the ball in for 2. And Taguig with a 4-point lead. We have a timeout. A lot of the fans here at the Colegio de Sebastian Gym watching this exciting finish to our first game. But coming up next, it's going to be Tikas Kapampangan, the home team, against the undefeated Kamsur Express. But first, we have this ball game with Taguig up by 4, 97-93, 52.2 seconds remaining. Nueva Ecija has the ball. They have 14 seconds on the shot clock to work with. The inbound. Ingusan goes to Cabigao. Back to Ejilios, the hot hand. He fires this 3 under pressure. And Ejilios hits the 3. Lead down to 1 for Taguig. What a shot by Ejilios. We have a substitution here, but watch this shot. Well defended by Taguig. But the Helios hits it anyway. 1-point game. Taguig ahead. 44 seconds remaining. Samporna to Azares at the right corner. Lontok at the right side. He attacks. Outside to Subrabas. Shot clock at 10. Subrabas still with the basketball. The screen by Lontok. Subrabas outside. Azares from way out. Does not fall. Ball will go to Nueva Ecija with 27 seconds remaining. And let's see if Nueva Ecija will call a timeout. I'm not sure if they have one. But play will continue. They will inbound to the backcourt. 27 seconds remaining. A shot clock difference of 3. They go to Ejilios. The pressure is on. Tolentino on top. The pass. Cabigao fakes. He attacks. And he is fouled. And he will shoot 2. A collision between Cabigao and Azares. Cabigao is still down. And there will be 2 free throws. Watch this drive by Cabigao. He falls down after that foul. And now pressure-packed free throws for Ice Cabigao. 17.9 seconds remaining. A chance for Cabigao to give Nueva Ecija this lead. No more timeouts for both teams. Keep in mind. Cabigao. Pressure free throws here. Cabigao hits to tie the game at 97. And a chance for Nueva Ecija to take the lead. Again, no more timeouts for both teams. Taguig will have to go the length of the floor after this attempt. Second one for Cabigao. In and out. Rebound by Mayo. We are tied at 97. Taguig will go for the win. Mayo with the ball. Drives. Mayo shoots short. Rebound by Nueva Ecija. 8 seconds remaining. Tolentino sends it to the wrong man. Suprabas for the win. No good. Suprabas again. That goes. That goes for Harvey Suprabas. Taguig ahead by 2. The steal was Zamora. And Taguig steals the win against Nueva Ecija. What a conclusion to this ball game with Harvey Suprabas scoring the game-winning shot and Taguig escapes. Heartbreak for Nueva Ecija. After mounting that big comeback, Nueva Ecija falls short. Watch the slow-mo by Harvey Suprabas. The running shot does not fall, but on the second try, Suprabas getting the friendly bounce with 1 second remaining. Another look. Suprabas with a follow-up shot. And Taguig wins this one here in San Fernando, Pampanga. What a game. A gallant fight by Nueva Ecija that falls short. And Taguig winning their 4th straight win. They go to 4-1 with this hard-fought game over Nueva Ecija. That's our final score, 99-97. And again, what a game for both teams actually. And it's really what a ball game for both teams. Nueva Ecija falls to 1-3, losing back-to-back games in close fashion. But again, nothing to be ashamed of for Nueva Ecija. We will take a short break and come back in a moment. Again, our final score, the Taguig General surviving a late rally by Nueva Ecija to win this ball game by the score of 99-97. And again, Taguig, their 4th win in 5 games. Our best player of the game, Mike Sampurna with a triple-double, 22 points, 14 rebounds, and 11 assists. Also doing it on defense with 5 steals. Mike Sampurna, well-deserved best player of the game distinction. But again, we also have to credit the shot, the game-winning shot of Harvey Suprabas in giving Taguig this victory. But again, our best player goes to Mike Sampurna with this triple-double effort against this gallant fight by Nueva Ecija. And we will look at the highlights of this ball game as we check first the first quarter of action with LJ Mayo heating up early, scoring 8 in the first. Eji Helios making his first 3 in the first quarter. More of Eji Helios in a moment. But again, Mike Sampurna with that fake and the basket. And Jeremy Ingusan from the outside making that 3, but Nueva Ecija down by 7, 25-18 at the end of the first. In the second quarter, still a close game between both teams. Gabiran hitting that short stab. And then nice finish there by Peralta off that feed by Tolentino. LJ Mayo would continue to score on offense for the Generals. But Pronto stealing the ball away from Mayo. And Taguig up by 5 at the end of the first half. In the third, still a close ball game. Nueva Ecija with Ingusan burying that 3 from the outside. Eji Helios with his running shot. But Taguig would still take control of this game, but barely, as Sampurna hits that running shot. And then Sampurna again with an inside basket. But only a 1-point lead for the Generals at the end of the third. In the fourth, Taguig would pull away early in the fourth. LJ Mayo with his layup. Even leading by as many as 15. Talking about Taguig. But Nueva Ecija would hang on. They will make a comeback. Natividad with that layup, but again, Ecija Helios keeping the game close, hitting that 3. But in the end, it's Harvey Sobrabas with that game-winning shot. Another look at the follow-up, picking up his miss. And Taguig winning by 2 points over this gallant stand by Nueva Ecija. The final score is 99-97. And coming up next, the main event, it's Tikas Kapampangan going up against the unbeaten Camsur Express when we come back here in the NBL on Aliw, Channel 23.